Consider joining the GOAT list for just $1 a month and helping support the channel. Link down below in the description. Thank you guys. Hey guys, I'm MUT Series back here from the video. Guys, this is going to be an online gameplay with the squad. As you can see, we do have power up tier 4 Aaron Rodgers. We got tier 4 Zekeeeee Elliott. And we're playing a really good freaking team. He also has Aaron Rodgers. He has Randy Moss. He has Bobby Wagner, however you say his name. I don't know why I tried to make Wagner just like JJ SWAT and put them... I don't know what I was doing there. Second and 11 here, though. My whole game premise this first drive is just to see how good Aaron Rodgers is. Obviously, I'm going to throw some passes that are questionable, but I want to give Rodgers the ball as much as possible. Zekeeee Elliott, the game plan for him is to just kind of, get him going at the beginning, but also show my opponent that Rodgers is going to dot him up as he does on 4th and inches. At the same time, to show him that if I need to give Zekeeee Elliott is definitely a threat, but I do not need to rely 100% on Zeke to win this game. So I kind of want to install that early, and I do right here. 3rd and goal. We get a touchdown, and just like that, we're up 7-0. First down and 10 for my opponent, and the one thing I learned about my opponent very quickly is he just takes whatever I give him. Now, a lot of times people in Madden, they just, they have a route they want to run. They have a guy they want to throw the ball to, and they're going to do it no matter what, and that's just how they play. This guy was not like that. He's going to take what I give him pretty much, and that's how he's going to try to get down the field, which is a really good approach when it comes to Madden. First and 10 here on my 35-yard line. My opponent is going to throw the ball to the right here. His guy ends up dropping it, and while it's on the ground, I believe it was on his guy's body, Richard Sherman picks it up and picks it off. Very awesome play by Richard Sherman. Sad to hear he's out for the season. 1st and 10 here, though. My opponent's going to throw it to the left-hand side. Gets slammed, does not fumble it. That's something that I'm kind of realizing more and more, I feel like, is fumbles happen a lot less often when it comes to competitive mode. I don't know why, but I don't fumble as much as I used to, and I don't get as many fumbles as I used to. But nonetheless, after delay of game, 1st down and 10 here at the 48-yard line. Definitely something concerning, I would say, about my opponent is he was able to go right down the field on me on any given drive, which is really, really scary because, if it comes down to a situation where I have to stop him, I'm not feeling as confident as I would be in this game because my defense is usually my strong point of my game. As right here, I don't know why his quarterback threw that crappy of a pass, but Aaron Rodgers threw a pick to a linebacker when his guy was wide open. Nonetheless, my defense, they do have 2 fluky turnovers, so I'm not as, inviting or glad to have my defense doing what they're doing. Nonetheless, here, though, I'm going to try to give Zekeeee Elliott the ball before halftime. Try to see if I can get in the end zone. And right here, Zeke busts away a 37-yard rushing touchdown. And just like that, I'm up 14-0 at halftime. So he gets the ball. I'm in a good situation. As I said, my defense hasn't been really shutting him down all that much. It has been kind of just the fact of fluky turnovers. His guy throws a crappy pass. The ball lands on his guy's stomach, and my guy goes ahead and picks it up. So with that in mind, I was very concerned going into the 3rd quarter, because if he scores, yes, I've been moving the ball on offense, but he has been, to this point, shutting down Zekeeee Elliott. Other than 2 good runs, Zeke hasn't had any crazy performance, and that's something that I'm really not liking. Whenever I play Madden, I want to make sure I establish the run game, and I want to make sure on defense we get in your head right away that we're going to hit you. And we want the ball, we're going to get turnovers, and you got to watch out what you do. And that's something I don't think we installed in this game, and it definitely was concerning. 2nd and goal here, though, and he's going to run a wide receiver screen pass, get down to about the 3-yard line. 3rd and goal, he runs the ball and gets in the end zone with Jerome Bettis, which I decided not to pick up. I decided to pick up Zekeeee Elliott. And Zekeeee Elliott, at some point in the game, you just completely dominate, and I feel like that's what this was. The 3rd quarter, Zekeeee Elliott domination. That's what I would consider this third quarter. So the whole game, he was shutting down Zeke Elliott. Elliott could not run the ball. He was getting destroyed pretty much every run. In all honesty, I only ran a couple times, but I cut out 2 drives, guys. And 2 drives, I had him, he would just do nothing. As right here, 45-yard rushing touchdown for LT. Nonetheless, I had 2 drives where I would try to run the ball, do anything. I couldn't do anything. I had to punt it twice because he was shutting down Zeke. And that's something that at the end of the game, it's a lot different than in the previously in this game. Now, Zeke finishes the game. You're going to see right here, hands up, we get a sack right here. The game is almost over. Obviously, my opponent does end up staying through the whole game, but I will look at the stat line for Zeke Elliott after this game just to show you how good he did. But I don't know. I mean, it's kind of weird when it comes to how to say how good a halfback did, because Zeke did have a couple, big run touchdowns as Ed Reed gets a pick here. He did have a lot of breakaway touchdowns, which kind of, influences stats a little bit more than it would if he didn't bust away touchdowns. So with that in mind, right here, we're going to take a kneel down, and I skipped a little bit forward. Pretty much, they did get the ball back, but he ran it one play, and we left this game. So very awesome opponent nonetheless. GG to my man here. And as you can see, game over. So let's go ahead and look at the stats for Zeke Elliott. I believe he had 137 rushing yards, 10 yards he averaged, and he had, I believe, 1 rushing touchdown. As you see, Aaron Rodgers, I did not throw the ball a lot with him. Again, because Zeke was having such a good day rushing. He had 175 yards and 1 touchdown. Very, very nice day for Zeke Elliott. I thought my opponent was going to message me and send me a very nice message about what I should do to myself, but obviously he did not. And I give him respect for that. So with that in mind, that's it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to slap that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. See you guys in the next one. 5K, here we come.